Hola, buenos días. Today we're going to be looking at this question. ¿A qué hora suelen comer en España? ¿A qué hora suelen comer en España? What time do they usually eat in Spain? So we've got quite a cultural lesson today. Vamos a empezar. So we're going to look at two things. We're going to look at las comidas, which are the meals, different meals in Spain. And we're also going to look at la hora, time. Again, this is where it really differs from the UK. Bueno, pues ¿a qué hora suelen comer en España? Primera cosa, el desayuno, okay, which is breakfast. El almuerzo. Now this is an interesting one. So el almuerzo literally translates as elevensies or in a morning snack, where Spanish people traditionally, especially in the south, used to get up early to get into the fields because a lot of them were farmers. They'd come home at about 11 o'clock to have a little mid-morning snack. The word nowadays actually just translates as another word for lunch. Okay, so our word for lunch is a word you've probably seen before, is la comida. La comida is lunch. Then we've got la merienda, which again translates as like an afternoon snack. It's one when they come back from school. Because if you look at the timings, lunchtime is really late in Spain. It says 2:30 here, but it could even be as late as 3-4 o'clock sometimes. So the merienda, to take us up to dinner time, the last one, la cena, at 9 o'clock, sometimes 10 o'clock. I think in the summer, I've eaten out in Spain 11, sometimes closer to midnight, sometimes for la cena. So these, especially la merienda, it's really important when students come home from school later on, especially primary school students. Bueno, we're going to look at this verb then. We've heard twice before already. Okay, we've heard this idea of ¿a qué hora suelen comer? So the verb soler means to usually do something. So soler, the first person is suelo. You just notice that the O, rather than being solo, goes to suelo. I've got that underlined for you to help you out a little bit. So suelo, I usually. Sueles, you usually. And suele, he or she usually. Then we've got the plural ones. Solemos and soléis. Again, these are in orange because they don't change from the normal. It's like a normal verb. Solemos, we usually. Soléis, you usually. And then suelen, they usually. And we can build this sentence a little bit like this. So we might say, suelo desayunar, I usually have breakfast. Suelo almorzar, I usually have my morning snack. Or, suelo comer, I have my lunch. Okay, it depends. Almorzar is very much like an older thing that older people might use this word still. Suelo merendar, I usually have my snack, my afternoon snack. And then suelo cenar. Then we can add bits, a las. So looking at the time then, so we might say here, suelo desayunar a las 8. I usually have breakfast at 8. Suelo almorzar a las 11. 11. Suelo comer to have lunch, a las 2:30. 2:30, a las 2:30. Next one was suelo merendar a las 5:30. So I usually have my afternoon snack at 5:30. And the last one, suelo cenar a las 9. I usually have dinner at 9. So we can have a look at a few examples. En mi casa solemos desayunar a las 8. So at my house, or in my house, we usually solemos desayunar a las 8, at 8. The next one, suelo comer a las 3. I usually eat at 3 o'clock, a las 3. Los españoles suelen cenar muy tarde, a las 9 o hasta las 10. So Spanish people usually eat quite very late, at 9 or even hasta, up to, a las 10. Y finalmente, sin embargo, los ingleses suelen cenar más temprano. So los ingleses, English people, suelen cenar, usually have dinner más temprano, more early. No, just the video.
Sorry, I didn't mean.
It's alright, I'll do it again. It's fine. You okay?
Yeah, can I just have some paper?
How many do you need?
Just one of each.
Yeah.